gonna be talking, really just rambling, because I was gonna post a New Year's Eve vlog, but I literally just scrapped all the footage because it wasn't talking about nothing, and New Year's wasn't really talking about nothing either. So yeah, that just really made me think like I can really talk about some shit. Like, I ain't really got a post, but I can really just talk. But really right now, I just been sitting here self-reflecting, thinking about things, and it's been a lot. So I just thought, you know, I need to take a recap of my 2025 and how I can better myself into 2026. And I know it's like a whole cliche about, oh, New Year, I'm being dead ass. Like, when I think about 2025, really when I think all the way to 2024 too, 2024 had to be the worst year of my life. Like, whew, I went through so much shit. But in order for me to get better in 2026, I have to think. So let's do a recap. I'm gonna be putting y'all in my business. If I could go back into 2025, I'm going to start with school. I have been in school for a minute, and it's embarrassing. I wouldn't say it's embarrassing, but it's not. Moral of the story, I could have been done. I could have been done with school, but I'm not done with school because, for one, I feel like I'm losing motivation. The major I was studying for, it interested me at the moment, but now I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why am I going to school for this? Like, this is not what I wanted to go to school for in the first place. I wanted to go to school for dental hygiene, right? Wait, I fucked up. But for the longest, I wanted to go to school for some type of medical thing. I wanted to go to school for surgical technology, but I didn't want to have to take all that time into going to school for like 10, 13 years to be a surgeon, to be a doctor, whatever. So I was going to choose the next best thing. And something that interested me was surgical technology. When I remember senior year, we had our little career day choosing the school. I saw this one school, and it had, in Atlanta, it had the surgical technology program. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna go here. Cool. I applied to the school, I get in, I ask them about it. They tell me they don't have the program anymore. I'm just like, ugh, why don't y'all have the program anymore? So I'm like, I'm already in school, so I might as well just go to school for the next best thing that kind of interests me. So I chose dental hygiene. Being in school, I would say, has really just bummed me, because I feel like I was running around somebody I ain't have nobody business running around. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't doing my work like I was supposed to. I would do it, but I wouldn't do it, you know? So that cost me to be in school for a minute. And I think really what's made me just lose motivation is, I don't know. I really don't know what caused me to lose motivation. But now it's like, I don't know why I'm going to school for this. Like, you know, what is the point? So I have been taking the steps to going to school for surgical technology. So that's going to be in the running. That's one of my goals for 2026. I have to, well, first I'm gonna ask the school that I'm in, can I just take the prerequisites for surgical technology and then transfer it to some other shit for the program somewhere else? Because I don't want to drop out, you know? I don't know, maybe, let me not think like that. School has been bummed out. I'm always changing my graduation day. I'm gonna graduate this way. I'm not going to say anything else about graduation until I know I'm on I'm this close to graduating. If not, I'm not saying nothing. Oh God, I'm gonna have to do a whole story time about that. But once everything is clear with this, I am gonna do a story time. Just know I got in trouble with the law. I did, but I'm not gonna talk about it yet until everything is clear. I just want to do better for myself. I really do, and I feel like I have slacked. When I think about last year, I just think about I got nothing accomplished at all. I would write down stuff and not put the work in. I would think that I'm putting the work in, but I'm really not. Like, just because I sit there and write it down doesn't mean it's gonna come to me like that. Like, without any type of work ethic or whatever, with no type of move, you're not gonna go anywhere. So you have to do what you need to do, and that's just how it's gonna have to be. I was just thinking, oh, I'm gonna write this down, it's gonna come to me, it's gonna, no. Negative, no, it's not. So just, yeah. But I do have a notebook. Do I be writing in it? Yes. I had another one, but it was full of old stuff, It was just full of like stuff I just did not need. Old goals, old beliefs, old everything. Like, just nothing. So, yeah. The lifestyle that I want to live, the way I want to live, the things that I want to do, it's not going to happen if I'm still sitting here not doing anything. Nothing. So, yeah, even when it comes to a job, oh my God, work is something else. Like, I don't want to put that in the air, but I'm really going to have to, this is what the YouTube video is about, being honest with myself. I'm not gonna say I can't keep a job, because my last job I was there for almost 2 years. I had a whole thing happen because I had to go to the hospital. But yeah, but I got another job. It messed with my knees so bad I couldn't walk. Like, every day I was getting home from work, I could not even barely get to the door. Like, that shit was terrible. But work just, I'm not gonna say I don't like working, I just don't like the type of place that I'm working. Like, if I wanna work somewhere, I wanna work somewhere where this is my career. This ain't no, I don't wanna be there 30, 40 years old telling kids or telling young niggas at the job, oh, you know what, do what you need to do. That, cause that's what people was doing to me. Telling me to, like, I don't wanna be like that. Like, I see a whole bunch for myself. But another big thing that motivates me to do what I need to do is my mother. My mother has worked hard. She went to college. She got her master's. I think her master's, yeah. She done bought a house early last year. She has her own business. Who else is there to look up to other than my mom? Like, she the realest. And she be on my ass, but this whole last year, I just feel like I did not accomplish anything that I said I was going to do. I said I was going to move out. Losing my job really just put a damper into that. So there's that. Like, I was writing down places I want to live and everything. Like, I was looking up rent. I was looking up the furniture. Like, I was ready. I still am ready, but this year I really need to be on my shit. So this year is gonna be a new year, and let me tell y'all how. In this book of notes that I have wrote down some things. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this is a whole new era, if I have to put it down to you. I'm about to be 23 years old. I don't have time to play. I'm this close to 30, and I don't have time for all that. So, 2025, I'm gonna just break it down. Me being 23, I'm not gonna say I feel left behind, because it's really like it's not really like a rush. That's one thing I need to learn for this year. One of my beliefs is to be patient. Sometimes I will look at stuff on the internet that has really messed up my mind so bad. Looking at these girls on the internet like, yeah, I want to be like this, I want to be like that, but I want it now, you know. So let's say I got some money or whatever, I see this girl, she got something, like, oh, I want this whole fit. I will literally go spend my money and go, I wouldn't say buy the whole fit, but like buy little pieces of it, and then be broke the next day. You can't do that. Like, I need to be patient with myself. So everything that I'm thinking about having and everything I'm thinking about doing is going to come. Like, but it's just not going to come right then and there when I want it. One thing that I can say is just be patient, you know? So, and also do not compare yourself. Don't compare yourself at all. Like, comparison is the thief of joy. I'm not gonna lie, I used to compare myself to what other people used to look like, or what they were doing with their life, and oh, they're this age and they got this and this. Okay, that's cool. You never know what is going on behind the scenes. You feel me? So they can be, you know, selling it. They can be doing whatever they doing. That house might not even be theirs. They probably just rented it for a day and saying, oh, I bought a new house. Whole time it's not even theirs. So don't compare yourself. Like, so it's just so but now don't no bitch look like me. So I don't really care. I'm going to love myself. That's another thing. Love yourself. Don't depend on nobody to love you either, because you're gonna go crazy trying to do that. Love yourself. And when I say love yourself, you don't have to go spend no money on yourself if you don't have the money. If you do have the money, you know, go buy a little something, or just have a self-care day at home. You know, put you some lotion on, some oil on, do your makeup, you know, just write a poem, read a book, but don't depend on no man, no woman, no friend, or nobody to love you. You're gonna have to love you before they can love you. Because how can they know to love you if you don't know how to love you? I hate you. So, you know, love yourself. Also, word of the year for me is discipline. Discipline. If you're not disciplined, you ain't gonna go nowhere in life. You literally have to sit there and think about what you're gonna do, and once you think about it, you have to set that shit in stone and do it, because you didn't think about that shit for no reason. You didn't think about, oh, I want to go to the gym, I want to do this, you're not thinking about these things for no reason. It's a reason behind it, because it's gonna help you elevate. So do that. But it's my word of the year because I gotta get this shit rolling. I got to get this shit rolling. Like, school, I have to. Like, I already have a set graduation date in mind for myself. I'm not gonna say anything, but I told you, once I'm like this close, I'll be like, oh, y'all, I'm graduating tomorrow. Cool. But it ain't gonna happen if I'm not disciplined with myself. You wanna go to that party, but you got homework. The homework is due at 11:59 on the dot. You need to stay home. You need to do that homework, because I promise you, you're not missing nothing. You're not missing nothing at that fucking party. Sit your ass down, do that work, and yeah. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Oh, ain't nobody about to play with y'all. This is a new year. What the hell? Some of the beliefs that we're gonna get into, I wrote them down. ASMR. I wrote them down. So we're gonna start with the first one. Two of these I think I stole from this girl. She was on live. I was like, oh, these sound good. Let me write them down. But yeah, these are my beliefs, but they're mine. This first one. Start being comfortable with being uncomfortable. When it goes to eating, You eating fast food every day. You eating just junk, chips, all that shit every motherfucking day. Now your stomach's starting to get big. Now you got diabetes. Now your hair falling out. Not me though. My hair falling out a little bit. But we gonna talk about that. So you don't like vegetables. You know you don't like none of that healthy stuff. But you're gonna have to be comfortable with it. Because you're gonna have to eat that stuff so you can get back right. Now your body is tea. Ass is fat. You feel me? So start being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Thank you. Next one. Every action you take is a vote for the person you wish to become. Meaning, let's just say, so whatever you think, do that shit right then and there. Like, that's a step into what you're trying to become. If you're trying to be a nurse or whatever the fuck the case may be, if you thinking about applying to school, do it now. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. Because it's like, if you don't do it, then you just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a bum. I'm not gonna do nothing for the rest of my life. Like, that's it. And nobody wants to do that. You wanna work out, get that booty fat. You get up, you go to the gym. You do the workout, not that booty fat. You wanna start eating right so you can have a low cholesterol. You get up, you go to the grocery store, buy you some veggies, whatever. Cook right, eat right. Not that cholesterol like I don't know nothing about cholesterol, no shade. But yeah, every action you take is a vote to the person you want to become. Lay in the bed for days. You ain't trying to become nothing. You're trying to become a bum. So get your ass up and stop lollygagging. Next, stop comparing yourself. Stop. Don't look at that girl and be like, oh, I want to be like her. You're not her. You don't know what that girl got going on. She could be on drugs for all you know. So don't try to be like that girl. Be you. Be you, be you, be you. That's all there is. That's all it's going to take. Be you. I had to learn that for myself. You can't be nobody else but you. That's it. Be a leader, not a follower. We've learned about this since we was kids. But no, like dead ass, be a leader, not a fucking follower. I done seen a few followers in my day. I done seen a few followers. And it's sad. Cause why? Like I'm really like confused. Why are you trying to be like the next bitch? Be you, be a leader, follow your own path. Like, just because this bitch wanna go do nails, that don't mean you go do nails. You feel me? Like, if then you start to do nails, you only 2 years in, then you like, I don't wanna do this no more. I don't even know why I did this. Or you start to do the nails, you don't even start for real. You don't waste all your money on all the supplies, all this stuff, and it's like, why are you doing that? That really just irritated me. Cause be a leader. Next thing you know, bitches want to follow you, but you gotta tell them bitches that want to follow you, no, be yourself. Don't be like me. Be you. Thank you. Another one of my beliefs: once you start something, you have to finish it. You have to. There is no choice. Like, cause I used to sew. I'm saying used to because I lost my sewing machine at my old house that I was in, and I am irritated. But once I started sewing, I would be up until I finished the piece. So that made me think, if I can be up and finish a piece from sewing for hours, I can do that with a whole bunch of stuff. Like, let's just say I start going to the gym, I have to keep going with it. You can't just quit because it's too hard. Of course it's gonna be a little hard because you've never done this type of hard work, labor on your body before. You'll start, but once you gravitate, it'll get better. Drink your water. Drink it. Drink your water. It's gonna help with your skin. It's gonna help with your pH. It's gonna help with a lot. Drink that water. Dang, that's all I have to say. Drink it. No more. You don't have to rush in life. There is no rush to do X, Y, and Z. There's no rush. I don't know, I keep talking about school, but that's really my main thing, is school. Is there a rush to finish school? No. Am I rushing myself to finish school? Maybe a little bit, but I don't mind it because I need to get this rolling. But for you, you don't have to rush it. There ain't no time limit on it, especially if you're in college. There is no time limit of when you need to graduate. Dead ass. So there's no rush at all. Next segment of this video, I want to talk about some of my goals for 2026. So let's get started. When it comes to goals, people just write down like, oh, do this, do that, do that. No. My mom has taught me about affirmations. Affirmations or whatnot. So let's just say one of your goals is to go to Bora Bora. You might write down, go to Bora Bora. No. My mother has taught me you have to write that you will go. You will go to Bora Bora. You will graduate. You will eat healthy. You know, stuff like that. So when you write down your goals, you write down stuff like that. I will. Meaning you will. And if you keep saying this stuff to yourself every day, I'm not trying to say it's going to happen. But it's not going to happen if you don't put the work in. So put the work in, but at the same time, say this stuff to yourself. Manifesting, you know, that's what it is. Manifesting, not affirmations. I used the wrong word. Affirmations is something totally different. Right? So, for my 2026 goals, I will save at least $6,000 in the next 3 months. It's not a choice. It's not a choice. It has to happen. I have big plans. I need places to go. I will save $6,000 in 3 months. Another one. I will be disciplined in school. Like, oh, Mario, you gotta go. You wanna come out? No. I gotta turn in this motherfucking assignment and I gotta respond to 3 other people. It's due by 11:59. If I can get it done earlier than that, maybe I can go out. Other than that, I don't know. That's another one. I will eat healthy. I'm not gonna lie, my diet is not the best. But you wouldn't be able to tell. I look good. But that don't mean nothing. I could look better. Somebody told me my face has gotten fatter. Like, so this made me think, you know, next I'm not even gonna play. So yeah, I will be eating healthy this year. I will have my own apartment. I will have my own apartment. I will. But I've been thinking about it. I want my own place. Like, my mom's house cool, you know, cool, cute, cunt, you know, nice. But I want my own place. So it can be, you know, cooler, cunt, you know? So I will have my own place. I will fix my car. That's a big thing. There's nothing really wrong with it. I lied. Something is wrong with it. Engine, all that shit, good. Great, actually. But the tires, they was like, my hub's messed up. I need a alignment. That shit $1,600. I'm like, oh. Y'all funny. But anyway, next. I will do minimal quick leaves. That is a big thing on my list. I recently just had a quick leave like a couple of minutes ago. I snatched that shit on my head. Quick weaves have literally, hair dye and quick weaves have literally ruined my hair. I used to have really long, nice, pretty hair. Until I started dyeing it, it started breaking off them quick weaves. I wasn't taking them out right. I was just ripping them out, so it was ripping my hair off. Like, this year, I'm going to do minimal. If I have to do one, it has to be like for a very, very important event where I'm like, I want to wear straight hair, you know? Shit like that. I want to grow my hair back. Like, I don't like being bald. Like, look at my bun. Next, I had a bun, like a bun. Like, I had hair. I'm gonna put pictures up here, but I had hair. But yeah, minimal quick weaves. I did just invest into a half wig, so that can be used. I probably wouldn't use it as like, you know, the flip over, because flip overs look weird on me. I'm really trying to find my style of like what my signature is right now. I think my signature is like, you know, the little long ponytail. I think that's what it is, because I got a fat ass face and a round ass head, so I don't know. Straight hair, that's cool too. I'm just trying to figure out. But moral of the story, quick weaves to a minimum. Period. Like this whole year I want to have at least 3. Nothing more, nothing more. If I can do 2 or 1, perfect. Other than that, 3 maximum. I will start posting more on YouTube. YouTube is such a hard thing to get into, but really I don't care. I love to talk, I love to yap, and when I'm sitting here talking to this camera, it's like I'm talking to myself, and it's like I'm really just letting my personality shine. One thing I've noticed about YouTube, don't nobody got no personality for real, like old YouTube used to be. Like everybody got a maintenance vlog, everybody gonna get their nails done. If you wanna put your maintenance vlog, put that shit on TikTok. Like everybody is just the same. Everybody just want to use that same little come with me to go get. No, put the personality back in the motherfucking YouTube. You feel me? Like, see me, I like my YouTube. It's cool. Like my intro, I love my YouTube intro down. I've never seen nobody like that. I made this intro literally in 10th grade. I had the idea, I just never made a YouTube channel. I wish I did. Damn, I would have been good, and I knew how to edit too. So, but yeah, I made it in 10th grade, but now I just tweaked a little bit, you know. My YouTube intro is like, that's mine. I will post more on YouTube. I don't know what I'm gonna post, but you know, something will be posted. I know my thing up there says hair and beauty, but I'm not really good with beauty. I'm not really good with, I'm great at hair. I'm not gonna be doing my hair because I need my hair to grow. Once it grow, okay, we might come up with the hair. But right now, it's just raw and uncut. That's it. So yeah, posting more on YouTube. I will go out the country at least one time. I think I already am going out the country. Me and my mom, we went to Paris to go visit my dad, but on my own, or maybe if I go with somebody. I'm thinking for my birthday. Yeah, I want to go somewhere tropical, Jamaica, the Bahamas, you know, somewhere tropical. I do want to go to I just have a lot of places that I want to go that I have to see. My necklace is backwards before I die. So I will, at least once. I have to at least once. If it's more than that, great. But at least once I have to go out the country. I will start reading more. I'm starting to notice that I might be getting a little dumb. I mean, I read. The last book I read was like last year when I read it fully, and that was a good ass book. Like, that was a good ass book. So I got I have 3 books in my closet. The Outsiders, I done read The Outsiders like I don't know how many times. Watched the movie too. Something about some girl next door and something else. But they will be read. I need to take them out and put them right there so I'll see them and be like, I need to read this book. But yeah, I'm going to read more. I will make new friends this year. I love my friends dearly. The ones that I have right now. Love them to death. But do I want to, like, you know, go out and mix and mingle with people? Of course. Like, I would love that. I don't have a very strong personality. I'm like really like to myself a lot. And people, I hate when people like point out like, oh, you must be shy, you're shy. Yes, but I don't know. People are not really fond of making new friends. So, you know, I don't know when. Maybe in the summer. That's where everybody outside, really, in the summer. I can find a friend easy. Or when I go out to the country, definitely find me a little friend. This is a great video. I really loved it. I just felt like I had to get some of this stuff off my chest. Like, now I feel free. Now I feel, you know, maybe that's why I could post on here some story times. I don't really have a lot of story times. You know, I do. I have like 3 stories I can put on here. I just have to find the time. I'm not gonna say find the time. You know, really find the time to post them, because it's a little embarrassing, but it's funny. But it's like, you're gonna be like, right, what? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But I really appreciate everybody for tuning into this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and take some of this advice and use it into your real life, because it's serious. Yeah, do it. I think I helped y'all a little bit. So take this advice, use it into the real world, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace, y'all. And I'm Jessica the Coolest. Peace, y'all. Okay, no, for real. Peace.